là tưởng cheese.
The next morning arrived far too quickly. The three of us were exhausted from the night before, especially me. I had been so drunk I could barely remember anything. At one point, George and I were lounging on the beach, completely lost in the moment, while Tom had already made his way back to the hotel. By around 10 o'clock, it was time to check out. We packed our things and got ready to hit the road to Phan Thiet. The weather was nice that day. From now on, no more rain. That was something to be grateful for. As we drove along the coastal roads, the view were nothing short of stunning. The sun lit everything in a golden glow, and the ocean stretches endlessly beside us. It was the kind drive where silence felt right, just the sound of the engine, the wind, and the waves in the distance. The road from Nha Trang to Phan Thiet winds along one of the most breathtaking stretches of the coastline in Vietnam, passing through places like Phan Rang and Vinh Hy. It's the route I take every year, and every year I tell myself the same thing. Next time I'll stop. I will stay the night I finally explore this place, not just drive through it, but once again this year is no different. We pass by without slowing down, caught up in our schedule, our momentum, or maybe just a habit of always moving forward. Still, the beauty of this place never fails to strike me. The beaches are quite untouched, far from the crowds. There's a kind of purity here that you don't find in the more touristic spots. I've seen videos online of people diving in these waters, their bodies drifting through coral reefs so clear and vibrant that I almost mistook it for the Caribbean, but no, it's Vietnam. So once more, I whisper the same promise to myself. Next year, I will stop. I mean it this time. And as the coastline slips behind us, I hold on to that hope. So, stop for lunch.
Yeah.
And this is our view for the lunch. A beautiful beach. After lunch, we hit the road again, heading straight toward Phan Thiet. The journey took us through some scenic roads, including the stunning white sand dunes of Bao Chang. It's a surreal landscape with soft, rolling dunes that stretch out like waves frozen in time. This is the kind of place where adventure calls to you. You can rent a jeep or a quad bike and tear through the sand, kicking up the clouds of dust as you go. It's loud, wild and a little chaotic, but it looks like pure fun. As we drove along the coastal stretch near Mui Ne, we passed a group of convoy of jeeps, tourists all smiling, hanging out of the sides of the camera in their hands. You could tell they were having the time of their lives. Dust in their hair, sun on the skin, wind in the face. It's the kind of memory that stays with you. And as for us, we just kept rolling forward, taking it all in. And at one point, Tom peeled off from us once we reached the edge of the town, heading back to his girlfriend's place. Meanwhile, George and I continue on toward our hotel, or at least what I thought was our hotel. I had booked the place thinking it was close to the city, somewhere we could easily stumble on into, drop our bags and crash. But when I put it up on Google Maps, surprise, it was a solid 20 kilometers outside of the city center, not exactly convenient pit stop I had imagined. The ride there felt like it stretched on forever. The road just kept going, winding through unfamiliar countryside. And with the heat still pressing down on us and the hangover from last night clinging into our bones, it really did feel like a never-ending journey. Our bodies were so sore, our patience thinned, and the only thing we wanted at that point was a cold shower, a soft bed, and maybe just a little silence. Sometimes even the smallest detours feel like epic quests when you are running on empty. So hello everyone, we did arrive in Mui Ne just a few hours ago, and well, no, I'm wrong. We did arrive in Phan Thiet. Actually, I want to book a room in Mui Ne, but then our friend Tâm said, "Come to Phan Thiet, then you are nearby me." So I booked a hotel, and then it is 20 kilometers from him. So I just fucked up. But it's okay. Just a half an hour drive to Tâm if we wanna have a drink or wanna have some lunch or dinner together. But this resort is kind of nice. I will show you tomorrow if we walk around, or I will walk around the resort. And for now, this is my view, just a garden view. And there you have the bungalows that you can also book. And this is my room, a standard room with the spaces, a lot of space. And yeah, that's it. It's just a quick update for today. Oh, here I have also a window and a door. I can get out from here. There's a lot of banana tree. I don't know what kind of banana this is, but it looks quite nice. And the mangoes trees, etc. So today dinner, back to the formation of two. We started originally with 3. 1 is down. And yesterday we had Tâm, but he's now home. So we are back to the formation of two as usual. And today we eat at a local restaurants. It's real big here. But look at this.
Huge.
It's huge, this place, but no one is around. So I guess all the tourists are going home, or this is not the season yet. So let's enjoy dinner. Yesterday we didn't feel like doing much of anything. The exhaustions from the ride, the heat and the lingering effects on the previous night still had a grip on us. Today, Tam's family was heading on our camping trip and invited us to come along. It sounds nice in theory, but it was 2.5 hour ride from where we were staying. And honestly, neither of us had the energy for that kind of journey. So instead, we decided to head back toward Muine and take it slow. And this is our view, so it's not bad. And we're gonna drive to the ferry stream. There we're gonna walk for 1.5 kilometers with the stream. So it's kind of refreshing to walk into the water with plus a little bit of sand and scenic view on our way to the end point is kind of okay. So yeah, just follow. We took our shoes off and walked barefoot through the water, letting it wash the heat and the heaviness from the past few days away. There was a kind of peace in that moment, just us, the soft sound of running water and the stillness of the nature all around. Sometimes skipping the plans turns out to be exactly what you need. So that guy ahead of us, he had a white python. I asked George if he wants to get it on his neck, and George said, "Yes, I do."
Not. I do not.
Why, man?
Why don't you do it, man?
No, I'm afraid of those motherfuckers. But before this one, you said you really want to try it once.
No, you need dreams, man. No way.
Now this fucker said, "No, I don't want it." Come on, just for the picture. Just for the picture, you get 10 euro from me, or 20.
Make it 150.
We wandered down the ferry stream, a place that always feels like a little escape. This time we got lucky. There weren't many people around, and for once we had that place almost entirely for ourselves. The stream was cool and shallow, winding gently through the red and white cliffs like a secret path carved by time. So, the question is George gonna do it or not? Pussy.
Dat is 2 euro, hè?
Yep.
Zou die slang verdoofd hebben?
Nee.
Let's not do that. Hello, okay, you follow? No, thank you. Stanley. Deze heeft hij gewoon gegeten. Zie je dat best helemaal tam is?
No man, not my thing. Lekker de wind erbij. So we arrived at the beach club nearby the ferry stream. I think we're gonna chill here for a few hours or maybe the rest of the day. It depends on if we wanna go somewhere else or not. But this is kind of chill vibe and it looks pretty nice. I'll show you. Turn the camera around and you will see it. There is almost no tourists, so Very chill. The beach is nearby. You can swim, take a swim if you want to. So let's see how the beach is look like. It's not that clear water like I used to know, or yeah, it's a little bit of brownish water just because of the changing seasons. So the water is not that cool. It's calm. It's not that very big waves, but this is the coastline of Muinair. Much better than in Phan Thiet. Phan Thiet is a lot of trash on the beach. Short, I didn't see it myself, but I will look for it later on today. But yeah, this is where we're gonna chill for some hours. Lekker.
Ja, lekker. Erg lekker.
That evening we end up joining Tom and his girlfriend's family for dinner. It was a warm, homey meal, that kind of that makes you feel like you are part of something, even if just for the night. Laughter, local dishes, and the sense of slowing down, if only briefly, before the road called us again.
Dẫn gì đó ăn hả mẹ?
The next morning, it was time to set off toward our final destination, Saigon. And let me tell you, the ride was rough. Gone were the winding coastal roads and quiet scenery. After Phan Thiet, the route turned into a chaotic stretch of traffic, noise, and tensions. Trucks roared past us, motorbikes zipped in and out of lanes like they had death wish. And every few kilometers we had to be on alert for police traps. There was no breeze, no feel, just the grind of getting through it. It felt like the magic of the trip had ended, and now we were just pushing through the final leg. Every kilometer felt longer than the last. But that's the part of travel too. Sometimes the roads give you beauties and sometimes it just tests your patience. Still, Saigon was waiting, and that kept us moving forward. those police traps I mentioned earlier? Yeah, we got caught in one. It was a classic setup. They strategically placed a few cars and trucks on the road, creating a fake obstructions. The only way to get around it was by crossing over into the left lane, right over a solid uninterrupted line that you are absolutely not allowed to cross. And that's exactly what they were waiting for. As soon as you do it, there they are, standing on the roadside with a camera in the hand, snapping a photo as proof. A few hundred meters later, you are being pulled over. Then comes the performance. Talk of serious violations, threat of losing your license, and a fine that's way too high to be reasonable. But here's the thing, they are bluffing. It's a game. The trick is never accept the first price. Always negotiate. Off a quarter of what they are asking. Say it calmly, confidently, and it will work. Every time. It's just part of the unofficial rules of the road here. Annoying? Definitely. But somehow, even this getting hustled roadside in the heat become part of the story. I want to show you more our day in Saigon, the final stretch of the trip, but unfortunately some bad luck hit. Something happens with my device, and just like that, all the footage was gone. Every photo, every clip vanished. Yes, I could cry. It's one of those painful lessons, an expensive one too. You don't just lose files, you lose memories, moments frozen in time. But that's life, isn't it? Sometimes it hands you a rough ride, a police trap, or a tech failure just when you least expect it. Still, looking back, the journey itself was unforgettable. Despite the heat, the cold, the hangovers, the long rides, the lost footage, our tour ended safely and full of laughter. And maybe that's the part that matters most. So for now, this is goodbye. Until next time, see you again somewhere down the road. Another year, another tour. Finish up.